Zero, your spider senses. Pablo, welcome on in. Lovely to see you here. And Merlord, good morning. Lerthine, hi, I didn't see you there. You just snuck in real quick. And everything seems to be working fine. What is that weird line up there? You see that white line just above the chat? That's ugly, right? Let me quickly fix that. Even though I've been playing Morrowind for 18 years, there's still an entire questline you haven't played. That's the best thing about Morrowind, right? Like, there's still so many things to do. I want to crop that a little bit. I don't like that one line to the left. And hopefully that fixes it. I think it does. Good. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. What's wrong with your video feed lagging? I mean, I kind of hope it's just you, okay? Sometimes it's the same for everyone, but I'm not dropping frames or anything, so we should be good. Anyway, plan for today. Jiub, video is fine for you? Thanks. Plans for today. We are Jiub. We are on our way to Margan. We are on our way to Margan. I don't want to unpost just yet because apparently there's 2 Nyx hounds right there. And I'm not sure I can take them. I'm stuck behind the rocks, so we'll see how it is. Oh yeah, so it looks like you have quite a delay. Well, catch up. What can I say? What can I say? Right. So we are on our way to Margan. I believe we could do a quest for the Mages Guild there, and also, and that's why I'm going, a quest for House Vvardenfell, the most exciting house ever. But we kind of had to join House Vvardenfell. Like, Jiub is going to be sanctified, so House Vvardenfell has ties with the temple. Jiub has had a, you know, darker past, being an assassin, and his skooma addiction that is getting a lot better, mostly because I forgot about it. So Jiub is trying to redeem himself and live an honorable life, so it makes sense. It's just not the most exciting house, but who knows, maybe with Jiub it's going to be different. We were supposed to have Olin, which is a Redoran specific companion, and he, for every Redoran quest, he has either an alternative way of solving that or is going to help you. It makes it a little more interesting, but he died. He died saving Jiub and myself. That happens, right? Okay, let's see if we can take on those Nyx hounds. No, Jiub is right here. I told you this is dangerous. Like, you did not believe me. Why isn't my armor being replaced properly and completely? I thought I fixed that. Oh crap, I don't have a health potion? Okay. I do have a little minor heal. Yeah, I'm prone. It's okay, guys. It's fine. Yeah, I want to reload it. I knew it. I had to not hope for the best and be actually prepared. Mostly I cannot see Jiub, and that makes me extremely nervous. I don't know where he is. Like, okay, let's not move. Let's not get the attention of those Nyx hounds until I have a little bit of magicka. Might sneak, actually. Okay, now Jiub is trying to talk to me, but he cannot see me. Oh, no, stay. Oh, crap. Crap. Guns, Monogatari. More Morrowind, always. No, I cannot fail. And I'm a little worried that... come on. There we go. It doesn't see me. I think Jiub is right on top of me, doing the fighting. Let's go for the enchanted sword. Good. Go on, totem. Second. Quick, before my totem disappears. You don't care, do you? Now it doesn't see me. And now it's the end of my totem. Can I get another one? Those totem spells, by far my favorite spell in the 4 NM suite. Though to be fair, I haven't tested a lot of them, but the totem I really like. Possibly because there you are, Jiub. Yeah, what did I do with the armor? It's not the proper symphony replacer. I promise I'll have it fixed next week. Like, the whole point is to discover everything in the symphony. Alright, that's where we're going. Obviously, traveling at night, not ideal. Casting lanterns in the caves, you know, it works really well. But outside, it's not that great. Yes, I will train you. Just get stronger already. Aqua, to answer your question, we are not Jiub. Let me just show you. Do a face reveal. There's Jiub, and there's me. There we go. We're in fact twin brothers. He's Jiub, I am Giub, which might be pronounced Jiub as well. We just don't know. We're not too sure on the lore there. We're sort of going with it. So we are brothers. We're twin brothers, which is why we also have to wear exactly the same things, which now is fine, but for the longest time, because money is extra tight, like super challenging to get a few hundred septims with this setup. It was so hard to get like 2 pieces of chitin armor. So now we're good, where we're both wearing things, and we're level 3, almost level 4. But it was very slow going getting here. Oh, let's yeah, it could be like that. Like, honestly, it is chitin. That I know, because it's a real word, you know? Like, when it comes to names, like the cities, Pelagiad, some people say differently, and you know what, they might be right. But chitin is a proper word, so that one is okay. Though, to be fair, with the Elder Scrolls Online now, we have so many names of people and places, and we hear them because it's all voice acted. So now there's actually, I suppose, a canon way of saying the names of cities and places and people in the Elder Scroll, you know, lore. Then again, some people might argue that Elder Scrolls Online lore is not lore. There's a strong feeling towards that in the Morrowind community, at least. All right, so now we all set up. And maybe I should save my magicka and not cast lantern everywhere. I'm just gonna go slowly. For those of you who are not familiar with this setup, the one stat that is more important than anything else is your fatigue. Every time you're hit, you get a good chunk of your fatigue off. So if you start a fight with 0 or like very little fatigue, a rat will kill you regardless, because if it takes 1 bite at you, it will do minimum amount of damage, but your stamina will go to minus, you will be prone, and then the rat hits you again, so it keeps you on minus. Essentially, you start a fight tired, you're dead. That's the way it goes. Which is why I need to be careful to not run Even though I really want to. And like you could say, well, okay, but there's not running and there's sneaking. The thing is, this is the walking speed, and this is the sneaking speed. It's about the same. So I might as well, you know, sneak. If there is a creature, I'm gonna have a little bit more time to see it and get ready for it. And if I successfully sneak for a few seconds, well, that might, and I'm going backwards, that might actually train me for sneak, so it's a win-win situation. Not many native speakers say it wrong. Well, native speakers in any language tend to butcher their own language. Which, you know, is how language evolves, so I'm not. I want to go north. Why would you let me go north? I want to take the shortcut. Do I have a potion of levitation, please? I want a shortcut. I don't even know levitation. I should learn it. The thing is, money, very, very tight. And levitation spell, very, very expensive. Hey, Wolfbane, you made it. Welcome on in. Hello to YouTube. Hi. With the very, very ugly setup that I have. There's something I find a bit questionable in SO, but it does add many to the lore, which I like. Like, I'm a little torn with SO. First of all, if you don't like MMORPGs, then you're not gonna like SO. So don't even think of it as an Elder Scrolls games. It's not gonna be for you. If you've enjoyed, you know, playing World of Warcraft or Lotro or, you know, Rift, any other MMORPG, then you're likely to enjoy it, and maybe a little more because it's the Elder Scrolls. Like for me, you know, the first time I arrived in Vvardenfell, not Vvardenfell, in Morrowind, and I recognized, you know, the volcano, and I saw little wars. I loved it. I loved it, even though it has the same problems as most MMORPGs have. It still has the core features, so there's nothing you can do about that. And then the lore. Okay, me, what I enjoyed the most is when you would have characters or things that appear later on in the game. So I know it's a very cheap shot. Like, it's easy to, just like in Skyrim, you know, they put Jiub there because they knew that people who played Morrowind would love it, regardless of what Jiub says, or which is not much, admittedly. So it is a cheap trick to have little elements and reminders of other games to play on the nostalgia or the pre-existing love for it. But I enjoyed it nonetheless. Not seeing Seidenine. Seeing Seidenine didn't work for me. Like, I was like, that's no way. There's no way that Seidenine in the second era is exactly the same, a little more complex even, than Seidenine in the fourth era. That, like, I couldn't buy that. Like, it was too much for me to accept. My was it called my suspension of disbelief? And I couldn't suspend it enough. But other than that, I enjoyed it. And then the lore, it's nice to have more lore, definitely. At times, it feels a little too much like the lore is just a trick to sell you a DLC, or like it feels a little. The lore feels a little cheapened, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm expressing that properly. Okay, I want to go north and I want to go this way. Let's see if we can find a I mean, where's the road? Fine, I'll follow the road. It's nighttime. This is not the moment to go looking for shortcuts, so I think I can cut there. I'll try anyway. You tried this out for 30 seconds when it came out. Then you ran away. You see, like, I was one of the beta testers. And I really enjoyed it, like creating my Dunma character, obviously, and starting with the Morrowind Alliance, obviously. What are you? Something unpleasant. It's too far to detect it. But anyway, I found the road that goes north. That's good. Praise Saint Jiub, indeed. Well, except I can't see your name because I have a black background. Give me a second. I'm gonna need to... Oh, Nugget the Squirrel Lord, welcome back. Like, I have a black background and your name is dark blue. I couldn't read that. Welcome back, lovely to see you. I mean, yes, you're right, Wolfbane, that SR lore is declared canon. Like, it is. It is. Not everybody accepts it as such. But it is. Like, it's part of the franchise. So, yeah. Oh, Aqua, Squirrel, you know each other. Small world, isn't it? I am still going towards Margan, but we are good. We're not extremely tired or thirsty or hungry. Actually, none of that. But it's 4 o'clock in the morning, so we'll get to bed. We'll sleep up for a few hours. And then when we have, you know, actual light and we can see what's happening, we'll quest a little bit around here. We have to find that trader. Die? Who? What? Here. Here. What are you seeing, Jiub? Is that, what is that? What is that? It's a bug. Okay, it's a bug. No problem, I got this. It's a bug and it's stuck on the furniture. There we go. Yes. My totem will take care of it. Or is it? Kata the Clund. Welcome on in. Well done, totem. You're amazing. I am still not seeing the city. It can't be too far. I really should be seeing some lights by now, don't you think? And another bug. Don't have enough spell. Though it's like, I'm attacking. No, I'm not. I'm attacking. No. Oh, yes. Whoa. You okay? You okay, Jiub? Creatures are extremely powerful. They tend to block a lot. I'm doing alright. How's St. Jiub quest to world domination? Not world domination. Freeing the... What's wrong with you? Oh, it's a bat. I'm here, Jiub. I'm here. I gotcha.
I have you.
No, I got it. Oh, you poor Jiub. You won't be able to save the world in that condition. I have to keep him in, like, tip-top shape. Let me catch up with you. It is the MMORPG formula, yes. It is. So people who hate it for being an MMORPG, I think their hatred is sort of wasted. That's what it is. No, I completely missed the city. People who don't like the loot boxes, I don't like the loot boxes. I don't care for them. I think it's a cheap trick. But then, you know, blaming a company for trying to make money. Of course, there's different ways you can do that. Steph, hello! Lovely to see you as well. There's always someone streaming Morrowind. I think it's quite rare that there isn't anyone. Have you lost your head? Let me... Oh no, it's because you have a helmet. Okay, fair enough. I thought somehow the head was under the Silt Strider. Oh, come on, Jiub. We don't need to fight bugs anymore. We've made it to civilization, I guess.
Need I call the gods?
Okay, like I said, that looks really good. It's very good kid bashing right there. Let's get to bed for the night, and we'll come out again in the morning. Well, it's not so cold as well. No, Cat of the Clunk, that's not exactly the challenge. The challenge is to kill a very large number of cliff racers to do what Jiub is supposed to do, which is eradicate the cliff racers from Vvardenfell. That's mostly it, really. If you type Jiub challenge in a single word, you get the details of it. But that's the gist of it. And we're allowed to save once a day. if Jiub dies, it's game over. So it takes a while. I never played Ultima Online, and that's very surprising. I mean, I know why I didn't play it. Like, I love the Ultima series, absolutely loved it. I would have played Ultima Online if I had the internet and possibly a computer at the time. I don't think I did. So it just was not an option for me. I would have, and I'd like to think I would have enjoyed it, but I don't know. And now it's a bit too late to go into it, and I don't want to get into multiplayer. I tend to get like really absorbed for a short period of time, mind you, but still, like I'd rather not, open that door for now. Are you streaming in more than just Twitch? No, I'm in Twitch and YouTube at the same time. That's why we have Wolfsbane in the chat as well. That's the whole point. So yeah, Morrowind didn't come out in five several times. That's the thing, like when you love, and thank you, Keromatic, welcome on in. When you love Morrowind for what it is, and you paid for the game, nearly 20 years ago, and you keep adding new content for it for free, and then you see a game that's quite expensive, and then there's a subscription on top, and then to get the full game you need to buy new things. It feels very wrong. It is a tendency in the game industry. I don't like it, but it's working. People are still buying DLC after DLC, so that's the way it is. How many hours have I spent? Way too many, and again, I don't know who is saying that. I'm gonna have to look into Daedalus. Hi. Is there a way for me? Settings. I don't want to. No, let's not do that. I'll have to make do with a darker background until I work out how to get the lighter one. How many hours? It's been a long time. Like the Jiub challenge, I started. It was like a real permadeath. So the moment Jiub died, we restarted, which is like difficult because we have Jiub and he's a companion and he's scripted, but you can't really control your companions very well. And of course, I'm a bit of a casual player. And the setup is extremely challenging. Like for a single player without a companion, it's essentially, there's no way to keep Jiub alive forever. So we had to restart 3 times, and we died at level 1 every time. And then we decided that we can save once a day. Otherwise, it's just too crazy. But yeah, it's hard to keep him alive for sure. The way I read the mod setup, the challenge is to kill 200 cliff racer, but with Danae cliff racer mods, there's 18 different kinds of cliff racer. That's a lot of cliff racers. I'm not sure that that's what we're gonna do, simply because where's my cliff racer report? There it is. We've done the young cliff racers, and because we're level 3, the only cliff racers we have right now are the young cliff racers and the diseased cliff racers. So I still need to get rid of those. After that, to get new cliff racers, we're gonna have to level up, I think, to level 5. I might need to take a look at the mod. It's like I made it myself, but I don't remember. I know that I made it in such a way that there's always 2 different types of cliff racers that are reliably spawning around you. But to get to these are level 60, these are level 70, and these are level 80. I think that's the way I did it. I don't think that I will want to do this particular roleplay challenge up to the point where I'm level 80. So it could be that at some point I will say, okay, we've killed enough cliff racers. We see only pacified cliff racers around, and we won. However, to win the challenge, we also need to get some pieces of paper, and I have not been collecting those very well. So we'll see. Like there's always a difference, right, between when you write the challenge and you start playing it, and there are some elements of the challenge that you stick to. Well, I stick to easily, and others that I completely forget. For example, I didn't do... Oh, wow. Oh, I see. I see, I see, I see. Before I try to talk to the lady, I think I should try to get rid of the disease. Just a hunch that I have. I didn't do the skooma very well. The first character we had, I had some alchemy as one of my major, I think it was major skill, and I would have been able to craft some skooma regularly. Here, because I cannot craft it, because it's quite rare, and because it's super expensive, I'm just not getting my hands on skooma. So I'm not really following that aspect of the role. So yeah. Probably 200,000 hours in Morrowind. Yes, it's possible. It's quite possible. And then if you put the time spent creating mods, you can, whatever the amount of hours I've played, I think honestly you can double that. Maybe triple it. I think I've spent more time creating mods than playing Morrowind. Yeah. That's the way it is. And then there's modding the games, like it's yet a third aspect. Like there's playing the game, there's modding your game, and then there's creating mods. And you put that together, I would be so much younger if Morrowind wasn't in my life. But I am a casual player, that is for sure. And I'm not even saying that in in a negative way. I like to run around and tell stories. That's what I do. And especially with the 4NM overhaul, to have a very successful character, you need to be the sort of person who really likes to really understand the rules and the formulas and how things work, so that you can not necessarily min-max, but it's akin to that, so that you can decide what is the best character development or the best character build that you can do. Like you need to want to know all the rules and all the formula so that you can choose the best way to do things. And I feel with 4NM there is a best way, maybe a second still okay way, and then hundreds of wrong ways. But hey, then there's still so many things that I really like. My favorite features, I think, about 4NM are the restriction on enchanted items. If you have too many items with a constant enchantment, you lose those enchantments. Like you can't be clad head to toe with constant enchantment unless you are a very good enchanter, and I really, really like that. I really, really like that. Some of the spells are really cool. I do like the lantern spell. Though you can find something similar with Magicka Expanded. I absolutely adore the totem spells. And there's all kind of spells I haven't really tried. The kinetic shield is pretty good. I think I bought that, didn't I? No, that's the regular shield one. I have a harder time with combat because, again, like you can't just stand there and mash the button. That's just not gonna work. I find that the fatigue mechanics is extremely punishing. At the same time, it's extremely punishing. You have to be aware of it. Yeah, I'm a casual player. Like, I will die to a rat very often. That's the way it goes. A hinge, yes. Right? That's proper English, I'm sure. Definitely. Is it a good thing that I'm not on skooma? Yes, but it was, like, personally, yes. For anyone, it's good to not be on any sort of drugs or any sort of addictions. Coffee. It's good. I've been told. It's not coffee, it's cappuccino, okay? It's not the coffee I need, it's the sugar. Is that an addiction? Yeah, probably. Oh, well. But it was part of the role-playing challenge. Moon sugar, yes, I guess it's a... Is moon sugar the cannabis of Morrowind? I guess I would be, like, if you were trying to make a comparison. Between the equipment upgrades and the years I've spent on Morrowind, the dang game has cost me dearly, for sure, Escobar. Like, whenever I upgrade my computer, it's not because I need really, it's for Morrowind. Like, I only want a better computer for Morrowind. That's the only thing. The only reason I would buy a different processor is so that even using a single core for Morrowind, it would be better. Graphic cards, I don't think it's that important. The only reason I would increase the memory is for more, like, I want a new, better, stronger, faster, it's a song, computer for Morrowind. And whenever I have a new computer, which is not, you know, every day, but I'm not lying to you, every time I've had a new computer, what do? I install Morrowind and I check my FPS in Balmora. And then I install mods and I see how many mods I can install before my FPS just drops down again. And then I know, this is it. Morrowind has been my benchmarking tool for computers for nearly 20 years. That's the way it is. Technically, wouldn't you be the same age, but much less happy because your life wouldn't have had Morrowind in it, definitely. Obviously, I wouldn't be younger. I would have done other things. What else would have I done? Maybe I'd be playing Fortnite. No, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. By the way, instead of talking, I really should cure myself. No, I would have done different things. Like, personally, restore magica. Morrowind, for me, is not a game. It's also an outlet, a creative outlet. And then there's the community, obviously. 11, 12... 13, I need 15, 14. I am now almost a lovable person. Hello, Mansei. I do need a bed, please. Yes, I will take it. Do I need food? No, I'm not gonna have food. I'll just have a really good breakfast in the morning. Thank you. Good dawn. Okay.
You're hardly worth my time.
Well then, don't talk to me. How about that? Everyone is so rude, and I'm not asking anything. Is that my room?
What was that? What was that?
Oh, sorry. Maya's glorious. That is not my room. And if it is, I don't care. I will sleep outside. I don't want to be in the same room as Miles Gloriouses. That is my room. Jiub? You can do this, Jiub. Well done. Jiub has a problem with doors. That's the way it is. We don't talk about it. I really like this lamp. That's part of the symphony. I could see more lanterns replaced with this one. I like it. They're not all great, but this one I really like. Yeah. Justin Phillips, hey, welcome, welcome. I've been following your channel for a while. Do you ever get tired of Morrowind? How do I have fun with it for so long? I mean, here's my secret. It's not a secret. To be honest, for a very, very long time, I was modding it, like I was creating mods, and I couldn't really play the game because with every game I was doing the same thing. So for me, what made Morrowind enjoyable to play every single time was to make sure that every run is different. Hey Dominic, lovely to see you, welcome on in. Which is why, I mean, for permadeath, it's very important to do those goals and those handicaps, but essentially for me, the secret to enjoying every character with Morrowind is to say, alright, this character is a blah 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 blah, and he or she will be doing those quests. He or she will not care at all about that. Like, I define a number of things. So instead of, you know, when you get to Balmora and you go to all Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Thieves Guild quests, like the first 10 hours of the game with every character, if you try to do everything, it's always the same, regardless of the class, really. So for me, it's deciding on what my character is and what he or she will be doing. That's the thing. That's the only thing. And then I add some rules that may be silly, like we are afraid of water, so there's no swimming whatsoever. It's a little thing, but it means that I'm not gonna cross a river. I'm gonna go around for the bridge. I'll get water walking, I don't know. I'm afraid of mice and therefore rats. So regardless of the level, I'll run away from it. Like, it can be as silly as you want, but it changes the way you play the game. So that's it. And then of course there's mods, because mods just keep coming, and so they give you different ways to do things. So yeah, role playing and mods. That's the secret. It's out. It's out now, you know. Hey, you have 600 mods, and that's pretty good. Pretty good. I think it's easier to get more mods with Skyrim. The engine is a little more stable, and I should rest. I said I would rest. It's already 5, almost 6 o'clock in the morning. Let's rest 3 hours. That didn't restore a lot of magicka, but you know, what else is new? Yeah, let's go, Jiub. Quiet. There was that annoying orc. And Miles Gloriouses might want to talk to us. Ugh, we don't want that. Let's have breakfast. There's just so much content, and with mods like Tamriel Rebuilt, I mean, things like Tamriel Rebuilt, you effectively multiply the content by 3. It's just, I don't have it installed here, but yeah. Let's be reasonable and make sure we don't lie. You double the content easily. So it just keeps on coming, and then with the other project, Skyrim Home of the Nord and Project Tamriel, eventually they will be done, and there's gonna be so much to do. 57 for a hot meal. It better be really tasty.
Please have a look around.
And now I'm back to being super poor because my breakfast cost me of half of the money I had. No problem. Jiub is not stupid, he's just really excited. It's not the same thing. I know, should you watch here or on YouTube, you're certainly torn. Like, choose whichever you like. Really, it makes no difference. What's the serving? Oh, and now you switched to YouTube, I see. It was very tasty, okay? That's all you need to know. And now I'm just a little bit peckish and a little tired, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's see what happened in that hut. I think I need to go all the way around, don't I? Let's do that. Like the no swimming thing. Oh, I need to catch up. Oh, the no swimming things. You also do that sort of things. Hello? Is that the hut? The Bone Refuge workshop. Oh, that's a shop. It's a different thing. Alright, let's go in there and then we'll check the Bone Refuge. That is part of Symphony. We should be ready for this guy, shouldn't we? It should be just a little scamp. So in theory, we can totally handle a scamp. Yeah, what did I tell you? I wish I could take that key for my current permadeath character. We have to collect, what did we say in the end? 100 keys? There's really not much to loot in there. Some pots, some broken things. There's nothing here. Fine. He's supposed to be naked, isn't he?
Great.
He
I'm
really
sure
should
you'll fit
be.
right in.
Silva, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in indeed. Another thing I do is use a character creation mod, so the start isn't always the same, and if a character turns out to be a dud, don't force it, come up with something new. Especially with Morrowind, occasionally we do what I call a full random challenge, where the race, the class, the birth sign, even the face and the hair is random, and then, even worse, and that's where it gets super tricky, the value of the skills and the attributes is randomized. So I had a character where all my major skills were like 5, 6, 7. Like my major skills were utter rubbish. And you start, you don't know where, and then you go, okay, what do I do with this guy? And sometimes they just work so well. Like some of my more successful, I'm not going to say most because none of them were extremely successful. But some of my more successful characters were like completely randomly generated with even the stats random, and that was crazy. So I like to do that. A vampire character that wasn't fun. So much you can't do. Morrowind isn't made for it. Mods. You want mods? You're on open Morrowind. I'm trying to think if Vampire Embrace is with the script extender. It has a script extender add-on, but I think the core mod of Vampire Embrace is not MWSE. I'm not sure. Do I like Morrowind Rebirth? Some things I like, but then there's a lot of things that just rub me the wrong way. I don't think it's unstable. Morrowind Rebirth is a mod where you're supposed to install Morrowind Rebirth and nothing else, because it changes everything. Like, you shouldn't put anything on top of it. That might be one of the reasons why it creates instability. So I've done a couple of Morrowind Rebirth runs, and they were stable enough. You know, it's Morrowind. The game would crash occasionally. It's Morrowind, okay? Let's be real. But I did like most of the city overhauls were nice. The landscape I felt was not interesting enough. Like, I felt that the fact that the landscape was so flattened, it created a lot of incompatibility without making a landscape where you stop and you go, oh wow, that's gorgeous. Like, I don't feel that the landscape changes added to the personality of the landscape. Yeah, landscapes can have personality. You heard it here. So I landscape, I care less about them, and then the gameplay, like, I see why the gameplay changes are there, but it doesn't work. Like, the main example I have was the shops in Balmoras where what's his face, the Bosmer. What is the name of the Bosmer armorer? I can never... Meldor. Meldor is an armorer, true. So Rebirth makes it in such a way that he only buys armor because he's an armorer. And that makes sense, right? It makes sense. And then Rebirth puts outside a weaponsmith that only deals with weapon. That makes sense. But in practical terms, it means that instead of going to one smith that specializes in armor but will take my weapons, I have to go to two different dudes. And so when I arrive in Balmora, I literally have to go to every single shop to sell my loot. And it doesn't make the game more fun. It just makes it more tedious. So, and it's super hard, and maybe for some people it works, by the way. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying for me, it's the balance between the realism. All the changes have good reasons, like good reasoning behind them. They're logical, but in practice, I think it just adds to the tedium of things without making it doesn't make the game more enjoyable. There. That being said, like, I've played Morrowind Rebirth not a very long time ago. In a few years, probably. Hail Lance 3 Gamer, welcome on in. In a few years, like when there's a next version of Rebirth, I will give it another go. The main advantage of Rebirth for me is that it's kind of refreshing, especially when you know the game very well. You just go, okay, you install Rebirth and boom, pronto, you have a new game. Exactly zero. It is a generic solution for people who don't want to mod. It's like, hey, it's a brand new game and you don't have to, mess around with mods and merge things and patches. So it's a one-stop shop if you want a different game that is still Morrowind.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god?
You cannot. The same thing with the graphic and sound expander. Overhaul. Not Cascade. I hope you're singing with Danaibot there. The graphic and sound overhaul, why is it, or has it been so popular despite its fault? It's because for people who wanted their game, boom, just like that, click, okay, select, go, it was super easy, and they would get a whole new game. Like the graphics were completely changed. So that's, for me, that's the main aspects of Rebirth. It's a one-stop shop. But I definitely would not have it on every install. I find an interesting live stream this morning. Well, I'm glad you do. I'm glad you find it interesting. I hope you have tea, coffee, something to be comfortable. There are some vampire mods. Might look into it right now. My Telvanni Archmage is doing Rise of House Telvanni and Uvirith Legacy, which weirdly you've never done before. No, it's not weird. I've never done it before. You want to hear weirder? Please, people, do not just leave the stream. I have never completed the Telvanni quest line. That's right. Never completed it. So...
You have never completed it.
No, I have never completed it. That was Aurel. So, no, that's not weird at all. I do have Uberith Legacy installed. Unsubscribe, no! You sent me to jail, no! I shouldn't have said anything. I have to go. I have to exile myself from the Morrowind community. Oh my goodness, how do I read that? They wore Christmas. I'm sorry, I butchered your name terribly. Is it okay if I say just D, or smart? Like the first syllable or the last syllable? What do you prefer? No, I have not finished Rise of House Telvanni either. It is installed. It is definitely installed on my permadeath. But you know, we'll have to we'll have to get further than level 3 to get to that content. If you like Morrowind, you'll likely like this. Oh, this stream. It's the McDonald's of Morrowind mods. We're talking about Rebirth, I guess. That's what it is. It's unpronounceable for non-Polish people. It really is tough. I've lived in Slovakia for almost 15 years, so I've learned to read even complicated words that are seemingly made of consonants only, like štvrtok and other things that I haven't said in words. My muscle memory is gone. But Polish can be very challenging indeed. Rebirth is the iPhone of Morrowind. It's very popular. There are customized options, made easy, not compatible with this existing add-on. Custom Apple ports. Maybe I don't know that would go so far. Because here's the thing with Apple. Like, there's the so-called Apple fanboys that will love Apple whatever happens, so these don't count. I do think that a lot of people, if they tell them, alright, you can get a phone for free, forget about the money, do you want an Apple or a whatever something Android? I think most people will want the Apple. Like, a lot of people consider Apple to be better for whatever reason. It's automagic. I hope my brother is not in the chat anymore. Because we're gonna have a problem. It's very, very open source and not Apple at all. Which I understand, but Apple is sexy. It's sexy. What can I say? It's completely overpriced also. Anyway, I started main in House Telvanni and kept going. Lots of fun, so much power. I've done some of House Telvanni, and I can definitely agree that even though I haven't done the whole house, the characters are more interesting, the quests are more fun, the rewards, like, they teach you spells. Thank you, like, it's so good. I do think that House Telvanni is the better house. I really do think so. I just haven't explored all of it yet. I'm saving that up. I like customizing my Morrowind on each run. Aqua, 200% with you. I so agree. That's why I like to do those challenges, right? Like permadeath. I cram, I think there's 600 or 700 mods in there, which is not very reasonable, because obviously the more mods you install, the more likely you are to have issues and incompatibilities and crashes and all that. So it's on me. Like, I know full well that the more mods I put, the more likely my game is going to crash. I accept that. I'm willing to take that risk. It's not even a risk, it's a sure thing. It will crash. But as long as it's, you know, every few hours, I'm happy with that. However, that's why I like to do those roleplay challenges, because it allows me to have fewer mods, but like really catered for one specific character. I'll do that in a second, Aqua. And that is a lot of fun, because then you can actually, like permadeath, I have so many mods and so many quest mods. And I'm gonna say that half of them I haven't played fully. Like seriously, there's too many things. Like, even vanilla content, that's what Zero was saying, right? Vanilla content, you still, after nearly 20 years, you still go, oh, I wonder what mod it is. And then you check it and it's Morrowind, it's vanilla. You're still discovering things. But when you make a mod list for a specific character, it's very enjoyable. I really liked when we did the Harry Potter challenge. Like, I installed mods for magic and magic only. I didn't bother with combat and new weapons and that sort of things. And it was great. If you have a look at my blog, I have quite a few articles for a specific class. I did those 2 years ago, and the modding scene is like crazy. There's already new mods, better mods than the ones I suggested there. So I'm rewriting those, this time for a class and character focus. So far we've done the Shadow Scale Assassin. I have the Bosmer Archer that should be published tomorrow, on Friday. I scheduled it. What did I do? I am writing a Barbarian, a Nord Barbarian. Anyway, you can have a look. The Salmore Agent is another one I did. I do believe that to make Morrowind enjoyable, you have to have different runs, and you have different runs by making a mod list, or at least having a special rule set for each character. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And let me catch up with you guys, because I just go blah 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 blah, and I don't have time to read. I haven't touched my coffee in an hour. That's crazy. I hope I haven't ignored some of the chat. If you asked a question and I haven't answered it, please put it again in the chat, because, you know, playing, talking, reading, trying to drink coffee and all that. And all that jazz. Android is superior because you can do more. No custom software needed, no custom 120 add-on, no custom ports that don't work with anything else. Yeah, I mean, you know what, Zero? We're back to that. I remember Aquathird, thank you so much for the follow. I remember how Apple got, and I do agree that they do something, it's just completely OP for what it is. Like, I'm not even going to argue against that. I remember how Apple got a lot of criticism because their headphones had to have the special socket. They had a special socket, and you had to have special headphones. Other brands have done that, and I don't mean just recently. I remember I had an LG phone. It was called Chocolate. Oh, I loved it. It was you would slide it, and it was dark with just a little bit of red. It was super sleek, super sexy. Not a smartphone, obviously. But headphones, it had to be special headphones. And other brands have done that. They just didn't get so much heat for it, right? But yeah. Anyhow, I do agree that it's completely overpriced and not justified. Not always. Especially if you look at the hardware. If you compare the hardware of a MacBook with any other brand, I think you pay more for the MacBook. But hey, I'm not an expert, so I just know that it looks sexy. I like it. I'd be willing to switch from an iPad to a Surface Pro. I'd be willing to make that change. But right now, my 7-year-old iPad is gonna have to survive a bit longer. All right, let me catch up. If you are playing the CD release, the crashes, even metric on tone mod, still bad. I think somebody previously asked me if I was using the Steam version or the CD version. I'm sorry, I didn't answer that. I do have the Steam version. I do have the CD version. It's somewhere behind my green curtain. But mostly I use the GOG version. Like, essentially, I installed the GOG version. I called it Morrowind Vanilla. I never touched that folder. And every time I want to make a new install, I copy paste it and name it Morrowind permadeath, Morrowind Giub, Morrowind Slave. So I have multiple installs like that. I don't use the CD version. I haven't used the CD version in years. And I do have the Steam version just because I wanted it on my shelf, which is very stupid, but I have it. But I use the GOG version all the time. I don't know how I hadn't found your channel. I regularly check Morrowind streams on Twitch. I guess you have been unlucky with my timing. It's possible, but I'm glad we found each other, for sure. Does Apple's T change the change of the charger adapter, so you have to buy a new one? No, like the adapter, like the things that you put in the socket is USB, and then the other end is Lightning, which is unique to Apple. So, but that's the cable. You can use any other charger, as far as I know. Pretty tired from today, so I think I might just sleep and I'll watch the video later. No problem, Dominic. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Good luck, Jiub. And what about Giub? Like both of them, Jiub and Giub. I guess it's Jiub and Giub. To both of them. Anyway, have a good night and I hope to see you soon. If I want a video file on my Android, all I have to do is plug it into my computer and drag the file. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, whereas Apple, you have to use the what's it called? I never use it. That's what's it called? And you would play the music with iTunes. Is that the one? You play the music and then you would have to transfer things. It doesn't give you, like, everything happens, it's auto magic. But then if you want to do specific things, it doesn't let you because, no, we do it, and we do it that way. You stop with the Apple chat. I see it's a sensitive topic right there. Is the scamp really gone? Thank you, whoever you are. Yeah. At first, he did everything I told him, but he tricked me. He wasn't really under my control. Hang on. Was that a smart scamp? Either it was an unusually smart scamp, or this guy is unusually dumb. Maybe a bit of both. Then he started tearing up the place, and he took all my clothes, and I locked myself in the closet. Yeah, I think I'll send a PM to Melchior that this guy shouldn't have the robe. It clashes. It's not a big issue, mind you. Oh, my fault. I wanted to be a real sorcerer. Not just Filene's apprentice for the rest of my life. I wanted to prove I could summon a scam, and what evidence of power that is. I think I might be able to do that myself. Then Yulin would have to take me seriously. I'm just glad it's all over now. Thanks for killing the scamp. You're welcome, you dummy. Oh, don't be rude to me now. Okay, well, we've done that quest. Well, that's good. Move, Jiu. Move. Failed to summon the weakest. Yeah, it's not like... Level up! We're level 4! And what is the day? Oh, they are enemies. You won't let me rest. Let's go back in there. Ah! Jiub, do your thing. And that was a disease cliff racer. I'm not touching it because everything I touch, everybody I touch, creature, NPC, you name it, gives me a disease. There you go. I don't know. Like, I think it's the symphony that makes that. It plays a lot with diseases, and I think it's too much. Uh-oh. Okay, Lancing, but there's a cute guar here. Oh, shit. Shit. They lured me with a cute guar. No, come on. Oh, just when I need it, my totem is gone. And my magicka potions are not great. Okay. Do I have a weapon that still has a little bit of charge? No. So I guess I stick to silver. Do I have a scroll that could help me? Amulet of Shadow. No, don't kill Jiub, you... Okay, me. Attack me. Attack me. Oh crap, no, Jiub is dead. Shit. Life is not worth living without Jiub. Okay, so we have a land seam, which is bad. Day 6. That's where we were. This is so... And I'm just checking... Yeah, day 8. Day 7. Where is my day 7 save? We were on day 8. Okay, so we can go to the beginning of the day, which is where we were. That's fine. Okay, at least the day had just started. He didn't inform me, not sure what was up there. I know, remind me what you're talking about. He was still naked my last time in this quest. Even with Mage Robe, were you using, and we're back here, were you using the MWSC version? Because there's the basic version that manually adds the robes to the NPCs, and he might not have it. And then there's the MWSC add-on that sort of gives it to anyone who is in the Mages Guild, even if they're added by a mod. But it gives it to everyone, except Ajira and Galbadir. There's a different thing going on for them. Okay, let's get some magicka, just enough to cast a totem. Very, very important. There's one. Second one. Come to my totem. Okay. Oh, I see you, Cliff Racer. And to get the attention of cliff racers, we use that. Oh, no, this one is not aggressive. I don't think that's the path I took. Do you think they are NPCs by that fire? It's the ESP. Oh, you have the ESP either way.
Die, Fetcher. You will die. There is no escape. You
Crazy Mabrigash, I guess. Hopefully I'll be able to get an extra totem in there. In the meanwhile, I can use more.
have you. You will die. Stupid.
Okay. Ooh. Touch Drain Security. Not exactly the most useful spell, but you know what? We'll learn it anyway. And let's take a look. We remember the price of the stew. So is there just her? No, there's another one there. Go on, waste your magicka. Yeah, do it. No, Jiub, don't, Jiub. See my problem with Jiub? Have a totem. By the way, I'm very nearly dead. What? Did she summon an ancestral sleeper, whatever they are? Don't kill Jiub, don't. What is that? Jiub, please survive. Jiub's dead. What is that?
Pain is nearing an end.
What is that? What is this thing? I'm reloading, that's okay. Like, day 8. What is that? It looks like a 6-house creature. Yes, that's my biggest gripe with 4NM. It's how fast the NPCs are. It's just not right. Not right. It's too much. And I don't think that modifying the GMSTs would work because it would slow me down as well. So yeah. We're still going to try that again. I think we can do it. Like, Jiub was stupid for getting closer, but there's nothing I could do about that. Okay, other. There we go. Okay. Oh, what a surprise. We are diseased. Who knew? Alright. There's nothing to kill right now, Jiub. Okay, let's go towards the fire again. I just have to make sure that I have, Oh! Jiub! And there's a cliff racer, you kill it! That's what we're supposed to do. Not shout at them. What's that light over there? I don't... No idea what is the source of that light.
Your wounds should be treated. Find a healer.
You're right, Jiub. Let's heal you. And me. Firefly? Oh, you're right, that could be a firefly. It's true that they're very bright. And they're so tiny that we don't see them straight away. Get the totem ready. Must have been because it's gone now. Okay, now I see the smoke.
There is no escape.
No?
Your wounds are great. You, Inma, die. You, Inma.
That is good strategy.
Your wounds are great. Die. Die, Fetcher.
She's blocking a lot. Okay, we got one. And my totem got the other one? So that was an NPC, but what robe is that? A wanderer's robe worth 1,000? There's only 2 of them, right? For me, it looked so much like an ancestral... Oh, crap.
Die, Fetcher.
You will die. This is the end of you, Swit.
Go on, cast your spell. Cast your spell against a rock where they cannot hit me. Alright, I was hoping for a bedroll at least. But I suppose we can spend the night. It looked like an ascended sleeper to me. But that's not what it is. Alright. Do I have my bedroll? I do have my bedroll. Let's see, what sort of food did we find on the way? Oh crap, I don't have a lot of food. My ash yam is already grilled. Jiub, are you carrying any ingredients? Nope. Crap, I have nothing to grill. I mean, there was the Nyx hounds, they would probably have meat, but they'd probably be diseased as well. It's okay, we're not so hungry anyway. We're fine. We're just mostly very diseased. Like, a number of things happen. We have some diseases, two diseases, and also with 4NM, when you're hit in combat, it damages your attribute. So it doesn't show it as a magical effect, but your attribute is reduced anyway. And the only way you have to restore your attributes. So for now, let's remove the disease. I do not have enough magicka for this spell. What do you mean? Magicka 46. Well, that's quite good. So I don't have 46 magicka there. Okay, sleep a little bit. Of course. Please don't be diseased and have some meat. Yes. No. Alright, the diseased are removed. We have a drain attribute because we're calm, but that's okay. Where's my character sheet? I've lost me? Me and my beautiful level? That's weird. The moment you use Ascended Sleeper, I don't think. Let me try it on. Oh, let's quick save. So I've never tried it before. I'm gonna go maybe with the I don't know. It's called a Wanderer's Robe. It's very valuable. It definitely reminds me of the 6th house because of the dark pattern. And you know, you have no face sort of thing. And it's just so funny that the cowl actually, you know, limits your view. I think I'm going to sell it. Okay, so good.
Show it again.
You want to see it again? Sure.
Wow. Can you go? Yeah.
It is strongly reminiscent of that, but that's also because the Ascended Sleeper uses the exquisite robe, you know, with the 2 pieces of fabric falling. But yeah, the color and I'm not sure what if that's the finished product, and if it is, then what it's supposed to be. But valuable, so you know what, I'm happy with it. Alright, well, we want to go to Morgan. So if I follow this path, we should be there in an instant. We can have good breakfast there. Oh crap, my grill! Level up. Sorry, I forgot my grill. And my bedroll. And I'm running around with 0 stamina. It's basically asking for trouble. I'm saying, hey, Quama foragers, whatever weakest creature ever, come and kill me now. I am ready for you. Is that over there? Oh, Kagutis, I think it was. We don't want that. No, thank you. No Kagutis for us. Am I diseased again or just cold? Peckish. I really do like those vert trees. I know that opinions greatly vary on those tree replaces. I think they look very creepy and scary. Is it because of the bug, Jiub, or what are you fighting? What are you fighting, Jiub? Oh, a cliff racer. Of course you are. And that is the first. We just leveled up, right? We have... Really? I get 3 diseases from this guy. It's a young razorbeak. So because we leveled up, we have now access to more types of cliff racers. These we've done, these are still around, and now we have access to those. Okay, we can do that. Oh, can I get a ride, please? And who are you? You're unclean, Outlander. Okay, right. He's rude. I'm just going to follow the Silt Strider. Yeah, I mean, that's not what it is, Aqua Third. To be more specific, the Silt Strider does not have a walking animation. What you're seeing here is a levitation spell on it, and then the legs somewhat animated. So yes, that is not ideal. And it's gone. And you see, you criticized it. Poor thing. Okay, I'm riddled with diseases and I don't have the magicka to cure myself. Let's go to the shrine. You know, I wouldn't say that nobody or most people don't use Vert anymore. Bitter Coast, the main replacer for the Bitter Coast is Vert, but it's been optimized by I want to say Greatness 7 and someone else. But essentially the #1 tree replacer for the Bitter Coast is Vert. That has been fixed and optimized, but it's Vert's trees. Escadian Isles, most people use Remiroses. I still like to use Vert. That's the one here I went for the more eccentric trees because the symphony is over the top with a lot of replacers. I felt that I should go for the trees that are over the top. That's why I have Vert here. Graceland is only Vert. West Gash is only Vert. Solstheim, there is Woolies, so no. But Graceland and West Gash, I think there is only Vert. I love how you can dismount anytime you want right in those. Yes, with Abbott's mod, right? Same thing with the boats and the gondoliers. It's very cool. They're so important. Even if I don't always ride the Silt Strider, for short distances I'll do it sometimes. But yeah, that mod is a must-have as far as I'm concerned. I do like Valitis trees for the Bitter Coast. The textures, very shiny. Not shiny. Very shiny. Not shiny. Some other time. Are we... No, we've done that.
No, you have.
We've already done that. Remember the Dremora was sort of sitting. It had a funny animation. But don't you have like regular shrines
you trying to do? Make me sick?
Yeah. Sorry. So many red guards in here. What's the matter? Like, what's the story? I can't believe that they have their rock, but they don't have a regular shrine. I guess I will have to heal myself. I was kind of hoping I would save my magicka potions. I don't have a lot of them.
No, you have no mana.
Jeez. I use Remnus's Cadian Island, Melchior's West Gash. Bird for everything. It's Melchior's West Gash? Yes, you're right. Sorry, I was wrong. But the Graceland. Riding a Silt Strider from Vivec to Malagmar and dismounting along the way pretty much brings you super close to the Mudcrab Merchant. Oh, it's on that way, right? I never thought of that. Then again, I rarely go to the Mudcrab Merchant. Ever since I spent hours finding him, or looking for him, realizing that I must have killed him at some point. Which is why it's always better to mod your Mudcrab. Trading Mudcrab, so you know he's a special one and you're not supposed to kill it. Panacea, please.
You can trade with a mud crab.
Yeah.
What does he buy?
Booze. We are now not diseased. Touching a disease key placer gives you 3 different diseases immediately. I'm not surprised at how you are treated for being sick. And it used to be worse. Jiub here used to be a germaphobe. So the moment I had a disease, he would go, sorry, we can't be friends anymore. And he would just leave me, especially in the middle of a fight. Like if I got infected in the middle of a fight, like he would just say, that's it, I'm out. And he would walk away. Bastard. I love you, Jiub. You're my brother and stuff. And so I've tweaked the script so that he doesn't care. Because I believe it's the Symphony, or it might be 4M, I'm not sure at that point. I know Symphony did a lot of things with diseases. So either way, but diseases are a lot more punishing and you can get them very quickly. Best mod for him is set delete. For whom? Who are we talking about? He's gone from your game. Who are we talking about? Who do you want to delete? Not Jiub, surely. Not the crab. No, you don't delete the crab. You don't delete the crab. I don't use him either, mind you. I remove barter option for Mudcrab and Creeper for me and change barter gold to all merchants to 5k. That works. This one is not aggressive. Good, good, good. Yeah, that works. 5k feels a little extreme though. That's what Creeper has, right? Creeper has 5k and the Mudcrab had 10k? Unsure. Let's get breakfast. I'm not hungry. Let's get healing potions.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Temple would have them actually. We still need to check the bone workshop.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
My time is
Outlander.
precious, so
I
make
haven't
it
much
quick.
time.
Oh, Mina is the one who's looking for the scrolls. Have you found the scrolls? I may have one. Oh, you want me to remember which one? It's too much. You're asking too much of me. And no, I don't have any. Sorry, Mina.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Speak the truth, and
Speak
all
the
shall
truth. No one is selling potions in this place.
Listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
You're a guard.
Nothing's keeping you here, so move on.
This better be important.
Okay, wow. Service in that temple sucks. You can't get a blessing. You can't buy potions. And the trade house. Oh! The trade house, I believe, has a shrine. That's where I should have gone. Oh, outpost. Yeah, it's true. Like, there's one with 10k even, isn't there?
Yes, sir.
There we go. No, it's got the skulls and nothing else,
I haven't got all
but...
day to stand around and talk to you. Yes?
Restore health, cheap, fortify, cheap restore fatigue. I mean, do I have any restore fatigue? I do have a bunch, okay. So let's stick to health. It's worth 40. She wants 176 for it. You see why I die? It's like, there's no way. The Mercantile Master Trainer has 9k, but does he buy everything? I hear you, Aqua. Like, I think rather than resting 24 hours, 5 days in a row at Creeper to just deal with everything and sell everything, just have traders have enough money. Because at the end of the day, it's exactly the same thing, except in one you do it in 20 minutes and the other one you do it in 5. Okay, I would love potions, but they are just too expensive. And anyway, there was not a shrine here.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Yes, this is not very far. I updated the ESP. This is not very far, we'll look for it.
Let's hear it.
Would you buy my very expensive robe? No, you don't sell. Smith. Is my robe armor or clothing? It's clothing. He's not gonna buy it.
Go ahead.
Nah.
I'm listening.
But we can get rid of those though. Xenon, hello. Life is good. Life is good. We're having a hard time in Morrowind, but that's pretty much standard at this point. How is life for you? Okay, we need somebody who will buy books and clothing.
Yes, sir.
You're sure you did not barter? You did not barter. And
Speak
you do not barter either. And no, I don't want a treasure map. I believe actually I have a treasure map. Oh, the treasure is in the West Gash. Hang on, we're here and West Gash is there. So, assuming we do what we wanted to do here, I think we should sort of explore the West Gash and look for that treasure. You finish your daily run through the snow. Oh, you are way braver than me. Like, right now it's snowing super heavily, so I'm sure we'll go for a walk at some point. But that's the best I can do. Like, running regardless of the weather.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I...
Yeah. So I truly admire you for running even in the snow.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions.
What of that?
Okay, let's go there. Hopefully somebody will buy my stuff. It says trade house, so... Oh, Space Ducks! I'm glad I see you. I was trying to give you the VIP badge that you paid for, but would you know there are so many Space Ducks on on Twitch. So I need to write your ducks with a double S at the end. Good. There were too many Space Ducks and I could not remember which one you were, if you had a number or double letters, that sort of thing. Hey, Mansei.
Where would you like to go?
You got food, but you don't buy clothes. What sort of trade house is that? Do you think somebody down there actually buys things? No. No. Please enjoy today's Morrowind stream. Definitely, definitely. In which you do a live video broadcast of a video game on the Twitch platform. With Cheesy the Yellow. Thank you for describing what we're doing, in case anyone was unsure about what's happening. Anyway, how are you doing, Space Dogs? Okay, this place sucks. There's nothing to sell, or no place to sell what I have. Let's go take care of that scamp again. And I want to try and kill those Ashlanders as well, but I'll be, you know, better prepared this time. Don't know where the Lancing comes from. Or maybe we can check that out. That. Unbelievable. A chat, that's just chat. Unheard of. Yeah, they were like 6 or 7. Chat is chatting, how dare they? I know. Oh crap, did I lose Jiub? Jiub, buddy? Erg! Someone is screaming and going fighting in Erg, but I don't know who it is. Because apparently Jiub is not with me. Jiub, where are you? Okay, it's a female fighting, so I'm glad it's not Jiub, but... So that's a massive lantern we have here. Not sure what happened to Jiub. Did I run out too quick of the trade house? I was not really paying attention. Always have to keep an eye on Jiub. I don't think he ran off and got himself killed.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Someone is definitely very aggressive around here. Oh. No. Oh, that would be so nice. That would be so nice. Yeah, Crab Jiub is not here. Where did I misplace him? It could be that he ran off and fought and died, but if that's the case, really, like...
This one honors us. Please, speak.
He did not run off and die. Whenever you lose something, check where you saw it the last time. I'm sure that there's a catch with that. It sounds all logical, but it feels like something might be missing. Okay, Jiub, follow me this time. With me? You're with me. Camp time. And then Ashlander time. stamina. But to some extent, it's true. You know, when you've forgotten or lost something, just walk around, and that might just jog your memory, right? There is no escape. Someone is aggressive, but I don't know who. I might have just enough for a totem. Cliff Racer. Yes, we can take care of these guys. Let's not touch him, though. There we go. I was hit once. I really need to get myself some constant disease resistance. Not very keen on that replacer for the ghost fence, personally. Let's take care of the scamp. Let's talk to the dummy down there. Oh. And 2 more diseases, just like that. It's crazy. It was all your fault. This camp was smarter than you, or another way to say it, you were dumber than a scamp. My opinion about killing scribs, you do not ever kill scribs. Scribs are too cute. They're butt thumpers and we love them. Except, I mean, we do love them, but with the Symphony Replacer, it also replaces the sound. So they don't go thump, 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 they go squish, 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 and that's not the same. Scribs are cute, yes. Hey, totem.
There is no escape. You
I was close. My stamina was really going down. Totem is a lifesaver. What can I say? Boom! Green spore. In your face. Everyone is so infected with everything around here. Magic arrows I like. So what are you doing here, Babu? I wish I could take you with me. I cannot command you though, I don't know that spell. Oh, I see it. I see it. Come on, Cliffy. Closer. Do we get any loot? That is... okay. Is there a stew? There is no stew. That would have been, you know, nice loot. It breaks your heart whenever you see a streamer kill a scrib. Why would you? They're not aggressive. Well, unless they're diseased, in which case I do kill them, but I always say I'm sorry. Does that make it any better? It's only if they attack me in the first place. Okay, I am going to save here because I have no idea what to expect. It could be just a shop, it could be a dangerous place, I have no idea. So we're taking a sneak peek because I want to see what is there. Oh, it's a fancy shop. Very cool models right there. That's what? Pet rat. See, that's the proper replacer. I don't know why I only have the greaves. I mean, I know why. It's because I messed up the Lord Order. What's that? What is... Oh, skulls? I think they are skulls. Okay. Hopefully that gentleman right here. Barter. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So let's get ourselves undiseased. I need the experience. Every bit of gold helps. Oh no, not for a scrib. I do not agree. I do not condemn. I do not condone killing scribs for money or for any reason. I'll talk to you in a second. Just checking. So yeah, that's a sleep-inducing trap. Like you put it on the ground, and when the enemies walk close to it, they fall asleep. Not too sure about the art on the wall. The animation is fine. It's a good sitting animation. Better than the one where the NPCs are sort of like that. If you don't squish scrapes, how are you supposed to enjoy their jelly? Yep. Yep. Alright, anyway, there's only one trader in there. This is a mannequin, right? I am... Stealing is a sin, get out. I hope he doesn't hate me. Now, more. I wish to barter.
May I help you, Outlander?
Interesting. So lots of enchanted arrows. Caravanier's robe. I'm guessing it goes with the Wanderer's robe. And these are traps. Ooh, 10k. But it is reusable. Otherwise, a single-use one is 1,000. I would really like to try that. We have some acid. Don't worry, it's music. It's music. Just getting rid of the cheap stuff that I know... Oh, hang on. It's actually a reasonable amount of money. Where was it? Axe told me that I could activate show new mechanic, show magic power, magic effect, combat, AI, item, alchemy, economics. I think that's the one I need. Now he hates me though, unfortunately.
May I help you, Outlander?
Disposition 34. Price is 20 out of 30. Okay. If I ask for just one septim, please. Chance 32, disposition 34, mercantile 6. Okay, I'll take the 515 you offer me.
My prices are reasonable.
So you say. Anyway, we got rid of some stuff. Couldn't I sell the weapons?
My prices are reasonable.
No. You don't want the weapons, do you? You sell arrows and... Fine, we'll sell the weapons to someone else. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm very curious about those traps. So I'm saving and we will reload at that point. Let's now the trap was 10k, meaning I'll probably need close to 30k to buy it with my skill. Hello. Hello, Mala.
May you find all that you seek, traveler.
No, 22. I wasn't too far off.
You have business here.
Okay, how does that work? Like, do I just drop it on the ground and then when enemies come close... What will you do? Take. Let's look for enemies, okay? Enemies? Bad people? Oh, this is Olin's house. This is where we could spend the night instead of getting a bed. Are you... No, you're dead, aren't you? Enemies anywhere, please? Cliff Racer there. It might be pacified though. And also... you know, it's... Oh, there we go. Jiub, stop fighting. Stop it, Jiub. Oh, I see. It makes everybody sleep, including myself. Jiub will die this, don't worry about it. Oh, there's a cliff racer as well. These are a lot nastier, aren't they? And there's another one. I think I'm dead. No? Yes. Okay, so that sleep trap is going to trigger blindness and drain fatigue that I've seen. But it doesn't make the difference between friends or foes. So you want to place it and then get far away from it. Let's try again. It reminds me of a mod by Apps. I believe it's called Apps Alchemy. Where... Let's do that first. Where... Wow, I'm so glad I leveled up and now we get a whole new collection of cliff racers attacking us. You know what? Let's try the trap in town. I don't have to look for enemies. I just want to see how it works. So let's go to town. And try to determine like how far... Hey Molord, thank you for that extra cliff racer. Luckily I was looking at the chat just then. You should be ashamed trying to trick me all the time. Oh, don't go saying it's my fault for putting the Cliffy command in the first place. It's a test. It's a test of your morality, and you failed. Okay. Go. Where's everyone? Because clearly I do not trigger it. Everyone is hiding in that corner over there. Come on. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. No. Keep going. So it's a paralyzed, drained, fatigue, and blindness. Let's get a bit closer and try to see the range. That could be fun to use, right? Especially if you're an archer. Might be a little OP. It was 10,000. But if you're an archer, you have that. Oh, wow. Snap out of it, people. You just go, 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 go. I have a little bit of blindness going on. Or I guess I resisted that. I can move. The best part is that doesn't even aggro them. I mean, maybe once they wake up, they'll go.
Take arms!
Grrr.
Back these creatures!
Meiji, welcome on in. Lovely to see you. Welcome, Raiders. How's it going? That's a lot of ow. Fluffy Blue Sheep, lovely to see you again. Hero, welcome on in. The shirt daddy, lovely. There we go. That's much better. And thank you so much for the follow. And the extra host. Appreciate it, guys.
Finally arrived.
I records on show from where? Please do kill the cliff racers. I know Jiub is supposed to do that, but he's lazy. Yeah, that trap lasts forever. It is really, really OP. Thank you so much for the follow again.
Great.
That was...
Sure you'll fit right in.
Oh, tote. Hot tippy. It could be that as well. Sticks, welcome back. Lovely to see you. Alright, let's pick that up. Oh crap, I can't pick it up. I can't pick it up. Okay, well, we've tested the sleeping trap. I think it could be an interesting game mechanic. I think the model, it's supposed to be a dwemer mechanism, so the model would have to be redone to look a little bit like a bear trap, but with dwemer metal, something like that. And definitely not make it as OP as that. Those poor people have been standing here for a long while, but look at that. He's still alive. Yeah, they're not dead. They're still... Oh. And once the effect wears off, they have 0 fatigue. Yeah, it's very OP. It's very OP, but it could be an interesting gameplay mechanic. You've been missing Morrowind. Install it, mod it, play it. I know it's very frustrating when you have to go over with a mod list. I started making a mod list 2 weeks ago, and obviously, as I am installing, I go, oh yeah, but that mod, I want to do this. So I started updating all of my mods, obviously. And what happens when you start updating your mods? You make new mods. So I got distracted from updating my mods. That was the distraction from making a mod list. All right, we've tested the skull. And let's reload the game to before we gave ourselves lots of money to buy it and test it. Morrowind is hard to get into. It is true that it's not as user-friendly as more modern games. Why is it black? The NPC gets you. Is it what? Their face? The animation? What is it about them? The animations are super clunky, for sure. Thank you so much for the... Oh, there we go. First crash. After 3 hours. It's not bad. Yeah, it's definitely not very beginner friendly. It's a sort of game... Doesn't make you feel welcome, does it? It's like, no, let's do it the hard way. Oh, you're completely lost? Well, let me give you directions that won't help you. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about? Well, here's a big slab of text that doesn't really help you because half of the words are places and people or notions that you don't know, that sort of things. But if you stick with it, and then you know you're part of it, you know, oh, yeah, that guy, I've met that guy. Then it's really, really good. Fargoth looks absolutely sexy. Fargoth is super sexy. If you mod him, you can't mod. Oh yes, you can actually. The only thing to make Fargoth and all the male Bosmers not annoying, you just need to change their voice. You know what? I'm not a good voice actor at all. I did try it a little bit, and it's just. But a good mod, Zero, you're good with the voice acting. You should voice the Bosmer line. Right, if you do that, I'm quite happy to do the construction set bit. What if the male Bosmers, instead of being hello, blah blah blah, which is super annoying, that they had, you know, that deep, sexy male voice thing, then maybe people wouldn't be so annoyed with the male Bosmers. It's the voice, more than the short size and more than the face and anything, it's the voice. Instead of the last clip phrases appear, it's Fargoth. Fargoth, or we actually, it was a special stream. I can get out, by the way. It was a special stream. We did the Morrowind 2 mod. Played it for a whole 3 hours, and some of it was fun enough. Like,
these clothes suit you well.
Thank you, Jiub. We're wearing exactly the same clothes. That is so conceited. Jiub compliments me because I'm his twin brother. It's like, hey, you look good. Very conceited. Or maybe I'm reading into this. I'm not sure. I think a Bosmer voice replacer could be fun. At the same time, we're so used to the annoying voices that, like, we want the Bosmers to have the annoying voice because that's what gives us the right to make fun of them, right? But it could be interesting. You want to do voice acting, Sure Daddy? I mean, I'm no pro, but my only advice is do. And like, okay, serious advice though. If you want to do some voice acting, but you don't have the experience to, you know, voice act big games or big animation movies, look into the game jam scene. There's so many game jams. Like, there's always a game jam happening at any given time. And then, you know, offer your service. You basically do it for free. That's how you get the experience. That's how you get better. That's how you make a reputation, I guess. Look into, like, look into game jams and just offer your services to do some voice acting for amateur game dev, and then level up to indie game devs, and next thing you know, you'll be the new Fargoth. How about that? What is your goal in life? I want to be Fargoth. I want to be the new Fargoth. Wouldn't that be good? I find the voice to be part of the game's charm. Absolutely, Spiper. I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if we change the Bosmer voices to something really good and enjoyable, it wouldn't feel right. It wouldn't feel right. You want the annoying voice. Definitely. AI voice synthesis is where it's at. Can't wait until it's good. That would be good. Have you ever tried Talkie Morrowind? It's a very old, yeah, quite old project to use synthesized voice to say all the lines of Morrowind. It was truly quite horrible because of the quality of the AI voice. However, if you check out Abbott's stream, let's see if I can get you a proper link there. What's his Twitch? A bit of taste, I believe. Yeah, if you check Abbott's stream, you can catch him on YouTube and on Twitch. He has a mod that immediately reads his journal entries and dialogue and even scrolls if you want. And it has been, it's called Read Aloud. Look on the Nexus Read Aloud. That was with you now, isn't it? Did you two collab with Abbott for Read Aloud? I've seen that, Prof. It's pretty impressive. The name, let me get you guys the name because it's quite impressive. Like I watched the video and you can select the voice of major NPCs from Bethesda games, so Elder Scrolls and Fallout. Where is it? Mods, browse all. It's one of the recent ones. It's pretty good. Obviously, you can still tell NWVA synth. I'm just gonna drop the link for you. Oh, it's so annoying. I can't drop the link for you. I'll show you instead. Up. And this is what I'm doing. So that is the one.
XVA synths from text prompts like this.
Once you generate some speech, you can tweak it by adjusting the duration and pitch of individual letters for extra control.
There are several use cases for this, such as dialogue for quest mods, expanding or fixing existing dialogue, machinima, and more.
To start, select the game from the drop-down at the top.
The drop-down!
Voice set from the left, where you can right-click to hear a short sample.
This is what my voice sounds like.
This is what my voice sounds like.
I don't know you Fallout people.
Enter your text in the text prompt and click Generate Voice to start.
It's pretty impressive, right?
This is what my voice sounds like.
Yeah, you recognize him. You can still hear the sort of. I mean, I can't do the sound, but you can still hear the weird sound there. But it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Now, I don't think I would want. Let's hide that now. I don't think I would want my Morrowind to be fully voice acted. I would quite like maybe the main quest. A little bit like in Arcanum, where it's only the main characters and the main quest elements, or sometimes like in Blood Moon, where it's the first line that is voice acted and then you read everything. I don't know. There's definitely something that could be done there. You made Sappy Win, which is the basis for Read Aloud. Ah. So I did remember that you were on that. You were instrumental for that again. Yeah, Arcanum. I still have a playthrough that I haven't finished. I got to the dwarven place, the huge dwarven place, and it's super challenging. And then Morrowind. Okay, we had to go here for the scamp and the trader. And if I am not mistaken, the trader is somewhere in a tomb. And now we know that cliff races are everywhere. This one is diseased. Let's see if we can get a first shot at it. I'm guessing it's going to not. Yeah, no, it's good. I really thought that it would collide with the tree or something. And it's running away. Brilliant. It will be back when we're not looking for it. Because cliff races are cowardly. Very true. Arcanum was great, especially the way they blended. I'm looking up because, you know, when we were testing the trap... Oh, there it is. Well done, Jiub. There was a second one. Oops. Jiub is using the best arrows for basic creatures. I'm not sure that's a good idea. And we're diseased. Again. It's our way of life. We live diseased. Okay, I'm a little too nervous about the nuclear phases. Watch the skies, Outlander. Alright, we're looking for a tomb that is not too far from here. I think somewhere against the mountain. And I'm already out of magicka. Yeah, do reinstall it. I never did an evil run with it. So there's a bunch of companion that I never had in my party. At the same time, I'm just not good doing an evil run of anything. I'm not good. I need the chat to tell me what is the best thing to do for an evil character. I don't know why I've lost my character feat. I'm not, you know, dreaming this. Being not good is the point of an evil run. Yeah, like I can be a not good player, but I can't roleplay evil. It's a matter of practice, I'm sure. Tech run. No. I didn't like the runs that I did. It was always sort of trying to balance between the two. These are not aggressive, I don't think. Thank you, Jiub. I swear, Jiub is more into... There it is. Let's not touch it. I mean, I am already diseased, aren't I? I have a vague sense of unease. I believe that's the one where the trader is. I can do evil characters, but I can't kill scripts. Or Parthamax. No, don't. I've never killed Parthamax either. Sir Woxalot, welcome back. I played Morrowind, Oblivion and Skyrim, but never did an evil character. You just don't have it in you. I have... I mean, with Morrowind, it's just, you know, how you tell the story that makes you evil or not evil, and whether you're gonna kill people for the heck of it. I remember, what was the name? Knights of the Old Republic, especially the second one, absolutely adored the game. And so after I finished it, straight away I was like, okay, I'm gonna do an evil run. And I find that the options that they were giving me, it was like, I've done the quest. I'll take the reward, and now I'll kill you. Like, I felt it was just evil for the sake of being evil, and I didn't get the motivation. Like, I get being evil to get more power, to get more money, but it's just like, once you've done the quest, you've killed your enemy, and you got your reward, why would you kill the quest giver on top of it? Apart from the fact that you say, I'm being evil, like, okay, chaotic evil would do that, but it's not, you know, all evil is not just chaotic evil, right? Did you attempt an evil run on the first or the second? The second one. It's the second one. Elder Scrolls game, it's hard because there is not a lot of choice or consequence. Yeah, exactly. Like you can tell yourself, my character is evil, and that's why. And even the way you solve the quest, it's not like you always have a peaceful way and an aggressive way. And again, evil and evil doesn't boil down to being aggressive or not. So the game itself doesn't give you in the dialogue much room to say, I'm an evil character. But we've played evil characters, in which case our goals would be to raise an army of undead minion, that sort of things. Hey Mathis, it's you! Let's go back to Morgan. Follow me. Dude, follow me. We know the way. Linzula, most games don't do evil option very well. And even things like Knights of the Old Republic, I think Dragon Age also sort of gave you options, but they weren't... Yeah. I didn't find them appealing. Oh. You following, guys? Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Oopsie, a rat. Let me gain my stamina back. Okay. Now I'm ready to face the rat. Oh, yes, Tyranny is something that was recommended to me, and I do have the game and I do intend to play it. You know the joke, as soon as I finish Morrowind, but I do intend to play it. And I was told that in Tyranny you have no good options. Like whatever you do, you can't be completely good. So I'm sure that's going to make me extremely uncomfortable. We'll see how it goes. There's also Frost something. It's a strategy sim game. What is the name of that one? You have a colony in a really cold area, and you know you have to choose between putting the child at work or having more people dying. What is the name of this one? Also a game that I have because it was in a bundle and I intend to play. And how far do you want to go, Mathis? This is the place. Did you want to go to the shrine? The shrine. Finish Morrowind, just add in more. You can never finish Morrowind.
You have no manners.
Hang on, did he have...
No.
You?
No.
Oh, that's very cool. I do have manners. I also have many diseases. Frostpunk, thank you.
No.
I've heard very good things about it, and I did watch a few streams with it. I don't want to watch too much because I want to, you know, discover the game for myself. But it looks like something I'd enjoy. But I also think... What? Oh, you're back?
Waste your time.
Why are you back? Didn't I kill you? You're fighting me? Shit. Stamina. That was stupid of me. Okay. It's fine, it's just me and there's the autosave. It shouldn't be back. I'm pretty sure we did the quest and it wasn't there, you know, when we came in before. And did you see how my stamina went down quickly? That's why I died, because I was doing damage quite easily. Okay. You're with me. Good. Let's go.
May I help?
Even Bethesda couldn't finish Morrowind. True. I'm like, okay, what now? I don't know. Put that moon there and drop it. No, Mathis, whatever you're fighting, don't.
Careful with that, friend.
Idiot is gonna die and I'm out of stamina again. Jiub! Stupid Mattis. Hey, Molag.
You're beaten.
Okay, let me find that bug for you before you go and get yourself. There. Okay. Silly followers. Why are you confused, Aqua? About finishing Morrowind? About the moon? No, that was before the moon.
That is quite enough.
It didn't say anything. Yeah, the sitting Dremora. It's the Dremora is replaced by the Symphony, and it's very cool. But there was something funny with the animation. Hedgehog asked me to send him my log to see what the problem was. It could be some conflict with something else as well. But the most confusing thing is that it came back. Like, apparently it is set to respawn. And it really shouldn't respawn. Otherwise it looks good. It's dead. And gave me a disease. We knew that. And we don't have the spell points to remove the disease, so we'll just go along. Go along. Sarah. I am a walking, like I really am. Like I cannot. I have the chills, woodbend, whisper this. It's a little too crazy on the diseases, for sure. For sure. But we are here and I want to get the treasure. I believe the Symphony, but hang on, because the Symphony, it does two things. One of them very well, the other one less so, in my opinion. It replaces things, so you have really some gorgeous models. Some of them, we've seen the Wanderer's Robe. You sort of go, I don't think I can use that. But many models are really gorgeous. So there's the replacer, the graphic replacer part, which I think is good, really. And then there's the gameplay elements, and personally, I wouldn't have them again. And it modifies the diseases. It does a lot of things with diseases, which are a little too extreme. But the graphic replacer part, I'd say definitely give it a try. Really some very beautiful models that I wouldn't mind having in my game on a regular basis. So I don't avoid the mod altogether. Only install the graphic replacer. I believe it's called the light version. Okay, I want the treasure. We need to go to the Westgast region southwest. I'll try to be cautious. Don't worry, Red on guard. I'm just catching my breath. No, but with the mod is called Attentive Guards. What? Oh, okay, no, not me. But this, I think I found the way to always be alive. I'm gonna sneak. Because the attentive guards, like, when you sneak, they can follow you, actually. Hey, Telesia. What do you want to kill? The cliff racers, maybe. Alright, we continue south-west. Jiub, kill it! I mean, I can, you know, rummage through the guts of diseased creatures. I am diseased myself as well. I believe Symphony creates that because of the bone workshop. So that would be something to update. For the people here who played Morrowind before the subsequent game, what did you imagine the Dremora sounded like before Oblivion gave them a voice? Ah, good question. I'm trying to think if I even imagined something. I think I'd imagined some sort of deep voice. I can't recall what they sound like in Oblivion, so I can't really tell you. GBD. Hello, welcome on in. What does that stand for? Is that an acronym for something? Let's consult the treasure map. It's to the west. Except I have a bad feeling that if I go down this way, I might not be able to go back up. It means I use hatred to nourish my power? Okay, that's pretty dark, but okay. Alright, if I go that way, that's where the guard was. But if I go that way, hopefully I can not go down the gorge completely and get out of it. If I need to. Yeah, they do have the combat sounds. Here. What is it? What? Oh, cliff racer. I wish Jiub had a special voice file for heads up, cliff racer. I could actually, with Muse, which is a mod that lets you customize your music. You can customize your music. This is an actual cliff racer. You can customize your music to play in different regions and different cells. But you can also customize the music to play when you're fighting a specific enemy. So I think it might be possible for me to have a voice file that says, heads up, cliff racer. And then just silence until the cliff racer's dead, I guess. It does feel like a lot of work for not much, so maybe let's not. We need somehow to get on the other side of those mountains to be in the West Gash proper. But my shortcuts, they never really work, do they? Come on, let me go across the mountain. Jiub, you have to kill that bug because I am exhausted from running up the hill, as it were. Okay. Okay, do we still need to go west from here? Southwest. You could write something in just a few lines of lore that detect when Jiub enters combat with a cliff racer. That'd be really cool. And a little more useful than the and other voices he does. For no good reason whatsoever. I like how you say you could write You know, I could not write anything in Lua. To the west. Go with a passive form. A Lua file could be written that way. We just don't know who would do that. So what are you playing these days, Null? Since you're taking a well-deserved break from Morrowind. Are you still playing Assassin's Creed? Oh, hopefully I can go across. Uh-oh. A lot of Stardew Valley. That is so nice. It's very chill, isn't it? I don't know if those guys are aggressive or not. For now, they don't seem to be. Do you think I can go? I'm gonna try. Just gathering speed, momentum. Go, 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 go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, peckish. You know what, Jiub? If we get up there, you'll have something to eat. Well done. Come on, you're diseased. You want to give me another disease? It's the collection. There was actually, I was considering a plague bearer challenge where you have to play with all the disease, and I already have one of the handicaps for permadeath is no cure disease, so you're a walking plague. Come on. Jiub, you ready for this guy?
You in.
Wow, I am so diseased that the disease cliff racers are flying away from me. That means something. Even disease creatures stay away from me. You want to mod it? Go for it. Go for it. And I don't know what sort of mods are there. I haven't played enough of the game to get to the point where mods would make sense. Toxic Cosmos, hello! Glad you could finally catch the stream. I am glad you could finally catch the stream as well. Prof, you suggest the immersive corpus mod? I was considering adding it to my permadeath, but I don't know if permadeath is not already challenging enough without risking actually dying of the corpus disease. You have 212 mods for it. I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm guessing all the mods are on the Nexus, right? So not Morrowind. It's just Stardew Valley is so wholesome. It's very 300 pages of mod. You're right. It's okay. What sort of things? We have some recolors. Improve the storage. Ooh, cool. It's just so cute. Like the palette. It's just really adorable. It makes me want to play Stardew Valley again. But not like, okay, no, tell me, is there, people who play Morrowind say, yes, the first time go vanilla, but installed so-and-so. Are there mods for Stardew Valleys that you would recommend to have a near vanilla playthrough, but without some annoyances that you get in the game? If so, then I would start again with that. Need for Speed! No, thank you. In the meanwhile, let's get back to Morrowind. That's what we're here for. And we're still going west. We finally We are now looking at the West Gash region. So, treasure map, what do you say? Southwest. Definitely I could make you a short list. I would appreciate that, like not extremely urgently, but yeah. I definitely would use that. And I'm thinking of playing again as soon as I finish Morrowind. No, I'd play before that. In my downtime. Because like Morrowind, I play it obviously for the streams, but in between the streams I don't play any Morrowind at all. So if I have time for gaming, then that would be Stardew Valley. Oh, Blackheart Blight. I did not have that one yet. Thank you. And my strength has been reduced. I really need to heal now. Good game to rope the boyfriend him into. I don't know that Stardew Valley would be his cup of tea. Like, he's very much into point-and-click adventure, brainy games, not Morrowind. Well, I got a feeling my magicka is just not coming back. Even though I drank a potion. It looks like my magicka is some minus something. Let's see what it says. Player stats. Magicka 0, but I just drank a potion. Something funny happening there. Could one of the disease actually be draining my magicka? Let's try something. Magicka, okay, no, set to 20. And does it go down? No, it doesn't. Like, those 2 potions that I drank. I'm guessing my stats were so badly damaged that I couldn't get magicka or magicka regen. There was something there. Yeah, something along those lines. But now I'm cured for the time being. I need to remember, like, I was like, oh, I'm already diseased, so let's get another one. But I think if I get too many of them, then I cannot get any magicka and I cannot heal myself. Even drinking my weak potions of restore magicka didn't do anything. So I have to be careful and cast it, even if I only have a couple of diseases. I would also like a list of mods to start with Stardew Valley. My save got deleted because of Steam. Frustrating. No, when you get the time, please PM me that list. I'd really appreciate it. Aqua, if you join the Discord, I could share it with you as well there, for example. Or PM you, but you'll have to remind me because I tend to forget things. Arrgh. Wow. You are hitting me hard. And I'm guessing my strength got... No, I am diseased again. Can you believe this? I guess I'm gonna go in the construction set for next week and check what's happening with the diseases. It's just... At this point, it doesn't mean that you have to be careful with diseases, just it's unavoidable unless you have a constant resist diseases, which I do not. Like, I have a few things, you know, over time, but not a constant resist diseases. No, don't fail casting the spell. Succeed. Please. Come on. You mean those? Oh, you're right. I must have clicked something. Oh, these. Now I know. Yes. Thank you, Prof. Good vanilla mechanics that I forgot about. I didn't need to see how broken I am. That's very, very disheartening. The cheat menu mod is an excellent mod that, yes, of course, you can use to cheat if you want to. It's also super useful to test mods, and generally speaking, if something is broken, a quest is broken, it does what you can do with the console, but you don't have to use the console. So you can modify your stats if you want to. I think that's down to cheating. I think we can agree on that. You can give yourself an item. You can give yourself some soul gems, included those with a soul. I think we can say that's cheating, but say, you know, you found a unique item and you just drop it somewhere, and then you realize it was a quest item, but you don't remember where you dropped it. You could retrace your steps all across Vvardenfell, or you could just give yourself the item. You can give yourself a spell, and you can remove a spell also. So if I wanted to cheat, I suppose I could remove... Do I have a disease spell? No, that's the spells that I know. You can teleport to any cell. So like, you don't really remember, but it's one of the mages guild, for example. And then you just click on it. I'm not going to do that. You can join factions, and you can increase your rank within the factions. And you can also modify the GMSTs, but you need to know the name of them. So that's not really easy. However, if you have Merlord's GMST config, you have the list of the GMSTs there. It would be nice when you mouse over them to have a little description of what they do, because it's not always very straightforward. At the same time, you're not supposed to do anything with those. Cray, I'm gonna go with Carl Morph, I think. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Yeah, so cheat menu is pretty good. It's pretty good. Would be better if listed the ID. Yeah, it's true that sometimes you go, oh yes, I need, I don't know, I need that loot. And you go and there's like 2 wish heart loots and 3 loots and 2 fat loot, and you're like, which one is the one I need? Because they have different IDs. So different IDs would be useful. I'm guessing this is made for the player, and typically the player knows the name of the item because they see that in the game, rather than, yes, I have to repair my character. They know the name of the item rather than the ID. The ID is more something that a modder would know. Merc Knight, I'm sorry, you're not rich enough. Now you were given septims. I don't remember how many, but when you join, you get some septims. Try again, slots. You should be able to now. Panacea. And then restore my attributes. It's gonna take a while because they're really badly damaged. I'm failing casting the spell? Are you kidding me? How am I failing casting the spell? I have 100% chance. I am a little hungry. I can eat something. No. That is not right. Is it like every spell is a failure? Every spell is failing. Well, that's stupid because I know the spell to restore my attributes. Oh, but something is very messed up. Try to reload. That doesn't look very good, does it? And worse, I'm almost out of coffee. When there is darkness, I don't know the rest. Yes, murdercrats. It must be a trick, an illusion. That's just cannot possibly happen. That something is broken or messed up. We'll see. Merc Knight, I didn't see. Were you able to play slots? Yes, you were. Good. You didn't win, but you could play. So that's something. Poor Alma Alexia. She can't even afford shoes or pants. I'm not even sure she's got panties at this point. I don't know. I don't want to speculate on the underwear of gods. Doesn't look like a good thing to do. Okay, so that is better. Yeah, something was mucked up somehow. The pretender of gods. Well, yes, that depends on... Now, the bad news is that I've spent a lot of magicka trying to cast a spell that should have worked but didn't. If I were a god, I'd never wear underwear. Can you blame her? I mean, if you're a god, you wear what you want, I guess. There's another rat. Anyway, I cannot move right now because my strength is too damaged. Hey, hang on, I just cured... Oh, crap. It's a blight disease, taking 34 points of strength. This is brutal. I do not know how to cure blight. Do I have a potion? Please tell me I was wise enough. It's not... I was not wise enough to take a potion of cure blight disease. Bummer. Bummer, 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 bummer. But if I walk all the way to Nizis, I can buy a potion or a scroll. If I was a god, I'd be naked. People would worship you more, possibly. Okay. Jiub? I hope you're not diseased like I am. He seems to have all his strengths. You gotta carry stuff. Okay, I can now move. I need a high alchemy skill to make potions. Even then, with 4 NM, you need to be really good at alchemy to make anything useful. Where's that treasure? Please don't be too far. Southwest. I'm using all of my magicka to restore attributes as much as possible. Little dwarves should not attack. Little scrib will not attack. Jiub get diseased by interacting with me. Fortunately, that does not happen. Not without a mod called Plague Bearer. And boy, am I glad I did not install that one. Oh, actually, no, I didn't want to do that. That restores his stats straight away, and I don't like it. I prefer to cast a spell on him, but some other time. We need to make it to, hopefully, here's what I'm hoping. We're here, this is Nizis. I'm hoping the treasure is somewhere between here and Nizis, and then we can get southwest. Then we can get healed in the shrine in Nizis. Getting there. Obviously, I'm going to run out of magicka very soon. The spell is very cheap to cast, but it still costs something, doesn't it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Get away from me, you diseased creature. How many diseases did I get? None. Uh-oh. Flame Atronach, I'm guessing. Let's not go close to that ruin. Better, better, better. Treasure. Southwest still. Yeah, I definitely don't want to get any attention from any Daedra. It's not great. But it's a start. Except now I have 0 magicka, so I'll be relying on Jiub to do the killing for me, basically. There was another one over there. Hopefully it's not going to attack me from behind. I have contracted chills. Well, of course I have. I have the stronghold in the distance. Illusion spell. Make the target look like a cliff racer. Yeah, sure, we could do that. Reduce my intelligence, agility, and willpower. Because why not? Let's do that. Was there a magicka regen in this game? No. Vanilla Morrowind does not have magicka regen at all. I do have, however, no, hang on, not in this install. I don't have magicka regen on this install. But on permadeath, I do use a magicka regen mod, simply because when I'm out of magicka, I like to crouch, and that's when I get my magicka regen going on. And wait it out, and I find that more immersive than go out of the door, wait 5 hours outside to get my magicka full, and then go back in. I don't think that's a very immersive way of doing it. It's not cheating, because that's what the game does, but I don't like it. So I prefer magicka regen. Southwest still, okay. I do have a few potions. That's everything I got from the Mages Guild. But rats, Nyx hounds. And Green Spore. Still have my blight disease, but it's better. I'm not sure, like, how far soon I will be at the coast. Like, I can't be going much further. Southwest still. I'm a little impatient and I'm running. I probably shouldn't. And yet, here I am, running. The Chroma foragers.
Guess what?
Excuse me?
Guess what?
What is it?
I actually won a couple of rounds.
You won a couple of rounds. Oh, table tennis.
Yeah.
Ah, we well done, Jiub. We have hey, Wobsbane. Test, you're here. I see you. I see you. One, two, 1, 2. YouTube chat is working again. Did it stop working? That's annoying. Okay. I'm almost at the coast, so I don't know how much further southwest they want me to go to get that treasure.
You finally arrived.
You finally arrived.
You finally arrived.
Welcome on in.
Welcome, friend.
Wow. Danibot is like, woohoo. Oh, twice the same follower. I hope it's just looking funny and it's not some fake follow. Oh, that looks like a fake follow, doesn't it? But you can play slots, so there's that. I want to check my treasure map again. To the west. Okay. I see you next sound. Contracted chills, what else is new? I want to find that treasure. You had to leave because YouTube wasn't being forwarded. Okay. Well, I'm glad I can read you again. So we want to find that treasure, then make it to Nizis, get healed properly, and then go home. I'm really hoping that I actually have a potion of cure blight disease at home. If not, then I'll get one. What is the magic origin mod that is based on intelligence or willpower? You, Aqua Third, are you using Open Morrowind or not? Oh yes, I'm in Stardew Valley. That's not gonna be. That's not what we want. The one I used, I'll show you the one I use. On this mod, on this install, I don't have one. Otherwise, I believe, come on, it's a Magicka region. That's the one. You had to work, stupid job, forcing you to work when there's a Morrowind stream. Unbelievable. Every boss should know that Morrowind comes first. So that's the one that I use. I like it because it's not just for you, it regens also for NPCs. I mean, you want to make it fair, though if you don't like that, you can reduce it as well. So that's the one that I use, mostly because it doesn't have any plugin. So it doesn't take a slot in your mod list. So that's just fine. Treasure. Where is the treasure? It can't be too far. I mean, I don't think northwest. I don't think it's gonna make me, you know, dive underwater. How about now? Is it still northwest? West. How about now? There's not a lot of ground to cover. Aha! 200 paces away. To the west. I don't really realize what is 200 paces. Less than 100 paces southwest. So somewhere here. Yes! Treasure! We found a treasure, guys! A little bit of money, soul gem, 45 health, some throwing stars. Jiub can use that. Woohoo! Oh, thank you for that. Yes! Well, yeah, I know that 200 paces is 200 steps, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and like, you can't really count your steps in Morrowind. Woo! We got the treasure. I'm glad. Okay, let's go to Nizis. It's not exactly the formula. Hey, Swung Funk. Yes, the formula, I had them because I'm trying to understand 4NM, but I actually can hide them. So it was me having them on, but you can actually not have them. Okay. Oh, which mod are your... Oh, the script extender Magicka. I guess if I am in third person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think it was 200 steps though. But hey. And the formula for Magicka, like, because you have a slider, like you can see how quickly it goes. But I'm guessing it might be with 100%, it might be 1 point of Magicka per tick per second. Not sure. Take me to the shrine where I can be cleansed. Aha! I see a building. That would be... yes! Oh, hang on. Hang on, guys. This is where we're going. That's the widow's house. And that's the fort. So we're going that way. However, remember the last time we were in Nizis? I was trying to go to the coal cave and there were those super strong orcs on the way that attacked me and there was nothing I could do. So I just don't want to get there. Do you think I can swim or walk up there? Yes, yes, this way I can. Oh, that was not the widow's hut. My bad. We made it! We got a treasure, we made it to safety, we did the quest for House Redoran. And for the Mages Guild. We are the orcs who say nee. No, no. Hello, cute Gwar. You're a little confused? No, no, you cannot go that way. No, no. I'll help you. Go where you need to go, little Gwar. Do it. No, no, don't. Don't stop, though. Yep. Nope. There we go. Do I still have the TCL? Maybe we don't want that on. There we go. Oh, Ulf! Puppy, it's been forever. Follow me. Roll over. Good boy. You're a good puppy. Do I have rat meat for you? I have hound meat for you, but you want rat meat. Gwars are like push temple walls of hypocrisy. Don't matter to me either, but we like Gwars. No, no, no. We don't say bad things about Gwars. Yeah, that sounds really wrong. He likes rat meat. Which one? Hang on, no, this one doesn't cure anything. It's the one for the quest. Okay, hopefully those down there do a full restoration. Yep, cure blight. Yeah. We're not blighted, we just have common diseases now. Hey! Didn't I just pay good money to have my common diseases removed? Okay. And now my speed was damaged when I was hit by something. We can fix that. It was about the Gwar not caring about the temple hypocrisy either. Oh, I see. Sorry, I read too fast. Okay. We are in reasonably good health. We have done some questing. Jiub is alive. He's carrying a bunch of things that we probably should try to sell. Here you are, ferret. You...
Don't talk too much, Outlander.
Okay, you're rude. You will buy everything, I think. Alright, Jiub, give me the stuff. So we can get rich again. Sell, sell, sell. I want to keep this one. You never know, that could be useful. Don't sell, but it's not for him. He doesn't need all of that. So he's got a bow. He's got a bow, a crow's bow, and a throwing item. With all of that, if he doesn't kill every cliff racer we see, like, I don't know what else. Lady's Grace.
You have my attention, Outlander.
Yeah. Please take this junk off of me. Was it terribly damaged? Not even. It's worth 200. And I keep one for myself. The arrows are for Jiub. This is to get the attention of cliff racers. I have read those books. And this one, I'm quite sure. I don't think she'll let me get an extra septim out of that. Oh, you don't have enough. Oh, that's a different matter. What can I buy from you? Do you have rat meat for my dog? No. Chitin would be better than heavy for us. A cork. As much as, you know, not like corks. One septim, come on. Offer refused.
Tell your friends about this place.
I will not tell my friends about this place. Alright, Jiub, you're in charge of please keeping my axe. And that's yours. Alright guys, I think we've reached a good point to save. Let's go indoors. I prefer to save indoors somehow. I find that the game is less likely to crash on load if you're indoors. And which day is it? It would be nice if it was day 9. No, it's still day 8. But day 8 in the evening, mind you. Like we could just spend the night and we could be able to save. Another one.
You finally arrived. You finally arrived.
Is it me or the bots have been worse on Twitch lately? Like I haven't streamed during the during Christmas, basically. So that was almost 2 weeks. But I have a feeling they're way, way worse. It's very, very annoying. Oh well, oh well. Save the game. Iron Nymph. Iron Nymph? I'm not sure. Tell me what is the better pronunciation. I hate Vivec. Memories of Morrowind, I played it a great deal, but it all feels kind of delirious. Getting delirious playing Morrowind, I can get that. The bots have been worse, right? It's very annoying. Now, yes, there's the spam follow. I think that's the first time I've seen that. There's the spam hosts as well. Meh. Anyway, guys, I believe this is it for our Jiub challenge. Just give me a minute. I'll see if who else we have that plays Morrowind. They just want us to get rich? How so? Like, I don't even see, like, what do you, like, I don't plays Morrowind. Shush me. Thank you. I don't see the point. I don't see what it does, but hey. Or at least... Yeah, anyway, not important. We're looking for someone playing Morrowind. If no one plays Morrowind, then we have Zarek that's playing Skyrim right now, so let's make that a plan B. There is me, yeah. There is Doom Reaper. And apparently that is a blind playthrough. Or someone playing... so funny when I see the retro tag for Morrowind. I don't think of it as a retro game. I know it's almost 20 years old, right? But to me it's not retro. Like, it's always been relevant. So yeah, that feels a bit funny to me to call it retro. But hey, what I really appreciated was that the departure from traditional fantasy setting. Yeah, for sure, Morrowind has its own flair. It's definitely part of what makes it special. I don't see a game from 2002 as retro. Yeah, it's not old enough for me. Like, retro, you want the big fat pixel. Handicaps, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. We're about to wrap up, though we're still discussing what is retro game. I don't think Morrowind is that. Like, retro, I'm thinking PS1 games, maybe. Super NES games, you know, Sega Genesis games, and before that, obviously, that's retro for me. Big fat pixels. Like Ultima 4, 5, 6, 7, that sort of thing. And I wanted to prep a raid. Which I set up properly. Excellent. Guys, I will see you on Sunday. Sunday, we will be doing some Morrowind permadeath. Really looking forward to that. We have a character who's obsessed with keys. Oh, this channel is intended for mature audience. Well, I hope you're mature audience, guys. Space Dogs, I'll give you your badge as soon as I finish. I'll see you very soon, guys. Have a great time. Bye-bye.